Hello, guys. We are matching, and we are here with another live stream. Are we? We're
Dude,
kind of matching
I mean, on my screen, it looks
ish.
like, what color is that? Is that
This is
gray
like,
or is that green? Is that
it's
like,
kind of an Easter egg green, an Easter
okay,
green. I don't
okay.
know what
I'm,
different types of green are, but yours is
I'm
tan, light
gray.
tan.
Yeah, I'm gray.
Is it gray? It
So,
looks tan.
yeah, it's gray. It's like
On that note, I just got new glasses that I may
oh,
need to go get looked at because I feel like they make my eyes, they give me a headache. So I don't think they get the prescription right. But
mm,
how are you?
glasses give me a headache too, but it's not because of my eyes. It's like the pressure that it puts right here. Maybe I just need to get some different ones, but I don't like,
Yeah, but you said you had like either you have a tiny head or a big head.
I have a tiny head.
Okay. Like, I don't know how
Yeah.
you have trouble with
So
glasses putting too much pressure on your head.
I
Like,
don't know either. Like I get it with sunglasses though too. After if I wear sunglasses for a couple hours, I think I don't know if it's like
huh.
the pressure. I feel it here, but I think it's also part of me. And this is really good entertainment for people, I guess.
Yeah, people are really caring
Yeah,
about
that
this.
really care. No, I think there's like something, when you're like you like flex your head muscles to try to keep your glasses up
Yeah.
instead of just
Yeah, I
like
guess.
relaxing. Well, I
Yeah.
don't wear them enough, so I noticed that over time I'm like doing this weird thing with my muscles, and I think I'm creating my own headache.
Oh my, I had no idea. I don't think I try to keep my sunglasses on my head.
No,
I don't know how to do that, like to flex
I
my
don't
head
either. But
muscles to
it's like
keep it on.
how they
Like,
they want to slide down periodically, and
yeah,
you got
I
to
guess
like
so.
push them up, and
Yeah.
I don't wear them enough to. Probably because I'm outside sweating too, so they're like
Yeah.
sliding down. It's a whole
That's not
thing,
me.
I need to get I need to
I'm
get
a
fake
real estate
eyeballs.
agent, so it's like when I'm wearing glasses, it's like I'm laying on a beach somewhere, sipping a Mai Tai. So I don't need to
Absolutely.
worry about like too
Yeah.
much sweat. I just crawl into the pool. Like,
Yeah. They're just really protectant from the sand, going into your eyes.
oh
Shields.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Like besides our glasses issues?
Besides glasses? Oh man. Everything. It feels like there's a lot going on, and it's all
Really?
good things. Yeah, it's just
Okay,
like, school's wrapping up today,
that's true.
sports are wrapping up, we got summer projects, work's been busy. Um I'm not really sure about the weather because I thought we were supposed to be like, we're in
It's
June
supposed to
now,
get
so I
hot.
thought it's just
It's supposed to get
this
hot this
weekend's
weekend.
supposed to
Yeah,
be nice. Yeah.
yeah, that'll be good.
So, yeah. It's good. It's
Anything?
all good busy
Anything
things, but
with the market?
nothing that's really been too new. We've got a Yeah, I mean, it's the same back and forth, deal, no deal, deal, no deal,
Yeah. How are
straight
you seeing with
closed.
people with contingent offers versus non? Like, are your buyers, what would you say the majority of your buyers are doing? Are they doing non-contingent offers or are they doing contingent?
Yeah, I am not seeing a lot of contingent offers right now.
Really?
And that is probably partially because either they don't have a house to sell or they are able to carry
They
the
handle
home.
both.
Yeah. And so if it
Yeah.
if it works out to where they sell it beforehand, great. If not, they can still qualify. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So I'm not seeing it much. I mean, it's still definitely there. I think it's just been my clients have been in a fortunate situation where they
Yeah. Yeah.
they were able to either just sell beforehand, and if they didn't, then they would just sell and then they would recast to lower their payment
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
are you seeing more contingencies?
Yeah, I guess I see him. I don't see him as uncommon anymore,
Yeah,
So maybe I'm not seeing them like even from a selling side, it's not like you just like wave off a contingent offer. I think, I was
sure.
talking to an agent the other day and it was so true. And he's like, you're either, you take each offer very seriously, no matter what it is, no matter how
Yeah,
long you've been on the market. Cause he's like, you can
sure.
be on the market 5 days or you're going to be on the market 75 days. He's like, there's no in between. Like
Yeah, right?
if you think like, this is not a time to be like selfish as a seller, if you get an offer, um, and he's totally right because that's just how it goes. It's like, if
Yeah,
most sellers, when they first get an offer in the first week, they're like, should we wait it out? Should we wait through the weekend
yeah,
or should
I
we do
bet.
whatever? And normally I would say yes, but you really do have to factor that in because that seems to be what the market is like someone comes in right away, gives you an offer, you're like, it's only been on the market this long. And then you're sitting
Right.
for months and you're like,
Yeah.
dang it, I should have taken that offer. So,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, it's just a good point. I don't know where I'm going with that, but contingent offers, like, I don't think they're not taken seriously, or they should be
Yeah.
taken seriously, and I think they are being taken seriously as if it was a regular offer because people are
Yes.
like, I don't know what could happen. An agent should be advising their sellers. You just don't know what's gonna happen next week,
Sure.
and take it while you got it?
Yeah.
Not to say just
And
take it, but don't just poo-poo away people that have
uh-huh.
unique offers, to give you, so
Sure. No, and on that note, just because recently I haven't had many or any contingencies over the last few months, prior to that, that was a conversation I was having with people too. Like, they're just not it's not a weird thing anymore. It's not something that, because a lot of times they'll ask like, "Well, we probably can't even do anything contingent, huh?" And I'm like, "Not necessarily." I think this market is very different than what we had
for
years
sure,
past where, they could just wait a day or 2 and they'd have a non-contingent offer. Now,
for
I think
sure,
I think in general, it's way more of like a, "Yes, let's make a deal here, and if that means we need to wait a little bit extra time, but we've got you under contract and we can put something together here, let's do it." Because I've definitely
yeah.
had some, in the last year, and it was not a pushback. It wasn't like a, "Well, because you're contingent, we're gonna do these things." It was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
"Hey, we're just happy to get a deal together." And fortunately for those, they did find a buyer for their home, and it only took, 2, 3 weeks to make that work. So it wasn't just getting stretched out for months and months and
for sure. No, it's worked out with ours, on the buyer side, and the seller side, knock on wood, like that contingent
yeah,
offers. I just don't think they're as scary. It depends on the house, depends on the pricing, depends on the agent that buyer's working with, and that they know the
sure.
market. They know, they can truly show that this home that they're selling is gonna go, and
Yeah,
that these buyers are motivated. But yeah, I think
yeah.
it's like, I guess I see maybe if I looked back on the actual data, it'd be more non-contingent, but contingent is
Mhm. It's
not a
not a
big
bad
deal.
word. No,
And really,
it's
like,
not a bad
a
word right
buddy of
now.
mine just was talking to me about that, and, a contingent offer, you can still market the property. It's, yes, bumpable, but you can still market the property, you can still host
Sure.
open houses, you can still do as much as you could do before. It doesn't really
Yeah.
change much. Yes, the
Huh.
status of bumpable buyer, I do think affects some buyers. When they see
Uh-huh.
it's no longer active, it's a bumpable buyer,
Yeah.
they may be like, I don't know if I
Sure.
wanna do
Do
this
I
type
even
of
have a
thing, but
shot?
you can still market it, so it
Huh.
doesn't hurt
It's like a
anything. But
safety net.
anyways, yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
VA loans. I have a really quick question. So
Yes.
you have you're in a VA loan.
Mhm.
You need to buy a new house with a VA loan. You have to get
Okay.
rid of your house, correct? Like you
No, not
can't buy
necessarily.
another house under a VA loan,
Yeah.
a
So
primary residence.
yep, as long as it's a primary residence, you still can. It's just gonna
Okay.
matter, or it's just gonna depend on how much eligibility you have left remaining.
I see. Yeah,
So,
we've talked about this. Okay.
yeah, so it and ultimately, the VA is going to guarantee X amount, and by guarantee, I mean giving you a loan with no money down. And then once you exceed that threshold of what they are guaranteeing, then you're just gonna have to put additional down payment money, and it's usually 25% of whatever that difference is. So say they were gonna guarantee 250 and you were looking at buying the $400,000 house. So
Okay.
you've got 150 left over
Okay.
that
So it
the
remains.
VA
It's
is
the
not
remaining.
gonna. Yep,
I
so then
see.
you're gonna have to put down 25% of that 150,000 because the VA is
Okay.
guaranteeing, they're saying, "Hey, we'll lend you this within the normal 0 down parameters." And then you just have to come in with that with 25% of the difference. So,
This is a
you
dumb
can still do it.
question.
Yeah.
But what if, okay, so someone so there's a 0 down for the VA, but they have to put earnest money down. Where does that earnest money go? Does it go directly back to them?
No, it would go towards their however much they were putting down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a 0 down with the VA and you have to put in
Oh,
earnest money, like
yeah,
$20,000 in earnest money, where does that $20,000
sure.
go?
It's gonna go either towards your closing costs, if you have closing costs that are not paid by the seller, then
Okay.
that 20,000 that you put in would go towards that, and then whatever didn't get used would come back to you, and if the
Okay, so it
seller was
does go
covering
straight
all the
back.
closing costs, yep, then at
Okay.
closing, they would just cut you a check for your 20 grand to come back.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Um, one final question I have. If
Mhm.
you were given the opportunity to buy a Temu, like, zero torque putter, like, would you buy the Temu one for $50, or do you think it's worth it?
Oh, I can tell. So I have experience in a
Oh, you
situation
do?
like this.
Yes, I
I
love
do,
this.
yes.
I love this.
Yes. Okay, so this was prior to Temu, or at least maybe not. But this was probably 6 or I'm not gonna say 6 or 7 because that's,
Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna call it
stop. I
7
can
years
see,
ago.
yeah, I can see the reaction. Stop it.
I bought a Scotty Cameron putter off of Wish. Do you remember Wish? Did you ever see Wish?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
It was
yeah.
like the Temu before Temu
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah,
Probably still there. Anyways, it was like similar, $50, and I thought, well, I know that this is not a real Scotty Cameron
yeah,
putter, but I'm still gonna buy it because I'm just curious, And it's it's what you would expect it to be. Like it, it's a putter, right?
do you
It's
have it
not
still?
great. I do. It's in the office here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so we
So
just use it as the
you
office
show it
putter.
off as, like, a Scotty Cameron putter in the
Right.
office, like a
Yeah, because
flex.
I
Like
was like, "Okay, right, well, maybe we'll see how it works." And it worked just fine. Like, it's just a normal cheap putter. It feels fine, but you can tell it's not weighted
Yeah, okay.
properly. It's not like, I played with it a handful of times just to kinda
Yeah,
see, and it's just light for me. I like a little bit of heavier
yeah,
putter, so I didn't really enjoy it, but
okay.
yeah, I mean, I would do it if I was just looking for, I guess, a style and I didn't wanna
Yeah,
pay $500 or whatever it was for that putter. I might, but I'd probably rather just go with a older, nicer putter that I could use
yeah,
that was nice, that felt right rather than the look or,
okay.
branding of a new one, but it's always worth
Well
it.
well, Rory and I
I
are
don't
looking
know.
for we think the zero torque putter is gonna put us into the PGA level, pro
Oh, yeah.
level of golf, and so
Yes.
but I don't wanna spend $500 on a putter,
I know.
and so I was like, Temu's got them for, like, 59.99,
Yes.
and I
I
was
think that
like, it could be the exact same thing, like
yes. I also wonder too with that because I thought I did buy a nice putter a handful of years ago too, like the Spider, the
Mhm,
tailor-made Spider block kind of
yeah,
one. And I thought that was gonna change how I putt the golf ball, just thinking,
yeah,
club is 90% of it.
you're gonna be better,
Uh,
yeah.
Turns out you still have to actually be able to
Be
putt.
good,
It
like,
doesn't fix any issues that
be
you
able to
had
read a
before.
green, yeah, yeah,
Yes. You can't do anything different. So I think for me going through some of that stuff, like I do like certain things about it, but it feels like if you do go buy that nice one, then you're kind of stuck with it unless you
I know,
sell it.
because
Because
then
it's
you're
like,
committed
well,
to it, even if it
you're just
sucks,
committed to it.
like yeah,
Exactly. Like I'm not crazy about my putter. I like it now because I've had it for so long and I'm just used to it. But
yeah,
if I could have picked a different one at the
yeah.
time of, I probably would have picked a little bit different one. But
I
at
know,
this
that's
point,
tough.
it's mine for life.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Another, controversial thing I saw on social media is
Yes.
these 2 golfers, and again, I have no idea if they're good or not. They were
Uh-huh.
saying that you should look at the hole when you putt. They're
Oh,
like
that's
and they use the theory of, like, basketball, you don't look at the basketball when you're
uh-huh.
shooting a basketball. You don't look at a baseball when you're pitching a baseball and throwing it to a mitt. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, "Okay." I
Uh-huh.
see some logic, and then there's people saying, "Oh, well, this is, you know, you don't hit a baseball, by looking at the pitcher or whatever, that sort of stuff."
Sure.
So there's
Ah.
arguments both ways, but he's like, "Your mind makes an effort to make it in the hole if you're looking at it." You know?
Mm. Yeah.
Maybe I should try that.
I Boy, have you tried it before?
No.
I've tried it and
Is it bad?
it's tough. I feel like I can get I'm thinking too much about am I hitting the ball?
Am I hitting the
Like,
ball? Yeah.
yeah, like am I hitting
But
the
is
ball
that
on the
practice? Because free throws, same thing. Your hands have to be in the right
Sure.
spot. You get in the habit of doing it, then you look at the hoop. Like,
Yes.
you throw a baseball, you need to know,
Uh-huh.
and I'm wondering if it's
Yes,
just
I think
habit.
if dude, I think if you practiced it, that you could probably be a better putter because I have noticed that when I'm looking at the hole and I try that, I have better speed,
Oh,
like better
okay.
tempo. Whereas when I'm looking at the ball, I'm looking at the ball trying to make sure I hit it where I want to hit it, but
I
then
like
I'm
that.
not really I would
Maybe
be
I'm gonna
looking
play
at my
around. I'm gonna play
target line,
around
right?
with just staring at it.
Yeah, do it. I'm
Yeah,
curious. I'm gonna
I'll let
try
you
that
know
too.
with my Temu putter.
Yes.
My lap golf Temu putter.
Yes. Oh,
Uh,
I
uh,
bought a hitting mat, off I don't think it was Temu. I think it actually might have been Amazon, but it was like a
okay.
$100 hitting mat and,
Works
came with
great.
little foam golf balls and everything, and so far it's worked out great,
Nice.
but we'll see. I don't hit on it
Um,
I don't hit 100 balls on it every day because that's what I was
yeah.
seeing, like, through some of these forums is like, if you play a lot, you really got to buy a nice one because otherwise your wrists and elbows and everything start getting jacked up from hitting the hard surface. But
I see.
I think certain things, it's like buying the discounted foods and
I
things,
know.
where you're like some stuff you realize you can go cheap off brand with, and
Yeah,
other things
yeah.
you just can't.
I know. I just don't want to pay for a putter like that. So,
I
a
don't
nice
blame
one.
you. Yeah.
But it could change me. I could be talking to you daily about golf when I'm in the PGA Tour.
Yeah. And I'm caddying for you.
That's a whole new podcast.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
okay, well, speaking of podcasts, you guys should go to our podcast. I know this was mostly a pointless live stream, but I did throw in some
But
real
great.
estate related stuff.
Yeah.
But Venture with Joe and Cody, we talk all about all sorts of stuff, mostly real estate related, but we also dive into this sort of important topic as well, like
Whatever
Temu
life
golf
throws at
putters.
us.
Um, yeah, I think that's it. The market's kind of trucking along, like nothing up, down, nothing crazy. It is what it is. It's unpredictable, but it's like it's
Mhm.
stable. It's just a weird, like that
Yeah.
agent said, it was just a great point of like you could be on the market a day or you're going to be on the market 90 days. It's there's no one can predict that. So
Mm-mm.
sellers take offers seriously. Buyers make offers. What are they going to say? No. So who cares? So
Exactly.
that's my 2 cents.
Gotta shoot your shot.
Exactly. Look at the hoop.
That's
Or
right.
look at the
Or
golf
look at the
ball.
ball.
Look at the hole. So,
Yeah.
okay, man. Well, yeah, go to Venture with Joe and Cody and listen to us more. But until
Join us.
then, we are
Yeah.
done with our live stream. So we'll talk soon.
Yes, we are. All right. We'll see you later.
Okay.